I think that meeting is going very significant to the party. Being the first meeting Adamu will preside over as the chairman. The party for over a year now had been ruled by caretaker committee, and we were all witnesses to the end of that caretaker committee. Adamu is now in charge, and there are a lot of expectations. One, from reliable sources, we heard that the president himself will attend that meeting. So also the leadership of the National Assembly, that is Senate President Ahmed Lawan and the Benjamin Amela of the House of Rep, all the principal officers who attend that NEC meeting, where they are going to draw agenda for the presidential primaries. People are watching the APC, and this NEC certainly will let us know the modality to pick their presidential candidates. Are they using direct or indirect or consensus? People want to watch. If it's consensus, will be the kind of consensus to use at the national convention, where people with years are at least resigning or are saying they are dropping their ambition. Would there be negotiation? Would there be consultations enough? People are watching. But this convention, this NEC meeting is so important to all members. They want to know the direction their party is going. We all know how Adamu came. But be as it may, where he has become the chairman of the party, what people want to see? Will you just want to dance to the tune of one person that imposed him as a party chairman? Or is he capable of bringing all opinions, views onto the table and negotiate and discuss them? But this first meeting is very crucial to let us know the direction the APC is going, which will ultimately have impact on how their presidential candidates will emerge. You know what? It's difficult for anybody to talk about Adamu's capacity now, because Adamu did not campaign to anybody that wanted to be the party chairman. We did not know Adamu's manifesto agenda for the party. He did not talk openly to anybody or to any party member that this is my agenda, this is what I wanted to do for the party. The chairman Adamu was given as the chairman of the National Reconciliation Committee of the party, as supposed to reconcile all the aggrieved members. We monitored what happened there, and what we were able to get as he will talk to all those the sides. Let's say we have 2 or 3 factions disagreeing. The committee talked to 3 of them, but there was no report or who is right or who is wrong or the modality of reconciling them. The case is still there in Ogun State among Amosun and Abiodun. You see there in Oyo State. Even on the eve of National Convention of the party, the aggrieved member inaugurated their own faction. So as we are talking of Oyo State now, they have 2 factions of APC. Osun is still there. They are holding. The former secretary of that caretaker committee just wrote the party that they should not swear in another faction, being supported by Akpabio. So what I'm saying is that committee, if you say failed, at least to conclude his assignment or to bring assignment to the conclusion, at least we are not making mistakes. Because when the reconciliation committee is set up, everybody wants to see how they reconcile those factions. But in the position where we only had what they said, and the next thing people had was that these are the people to be sworn in. How did they come to that? Didn't talk to anybody about this. So his approach initially and the way he carried himself during the reconciliation of the aggrieved members faction, if he's going to use the same method then I don't know what will happen, going to happen to the party. You know what? I think the meeting may not resolve all the crises, but it can set up a modality. Modality in what sense? Let them first acknowledge that Adamu-led reconciliation committee did not complete its assignment. They've stepped on some toes. Because when 2 or 3 factions were in contest and you had them out, without reaching out to them, the next is just to swear in one faction as a recognized NEC, as a state executive council. Do you understand what I'm saying? So without talking to others. So those issues are there. But if this NEC recognize that Adamu reconciliation committee did not complete its assignment and reconstitute the committee to review what they did and get back to those factions and do the proper reconciliation. I think a party now is give and take. So I think you negotiate, they discuss, you understand what I'm saying? But there are ways of doing it. So if this next meeting will recognize that singular fact and set up the process. So it will continue, that this committee can continue the work and begin to visit all those states. I think we have more than, I think, 20 or 19 states in crisis. You understand? More than 20 states in crisis. I'm talking of we're having serious internet crisis in APC. But the ability to recognize that fact and set out to do what is right, at least is better for that part. If not, well, we don't know what will happen after the convention that will bring us their presidential candidates.